Hello. Thank you for joining the UWF Military and Veterans Resource Center Memorial Day observance. I'm Lori McCarris, the Interim Director at the MVRC. As many today are making sacrifices due to the coronavirus disease of 2019, we must not forget those who have made so many sacrifices before us. Those sacrifices come in many different forms. Some gave their lives in battle, and others came home with invisible wounds they continued to battle with. Those men and women's strength and courage are passed down from generation to generation, and that is what allows our country to remain free. Memorial Day is the day that should be spent remembering those men and women. It is the day when we should remember that there are things out there that are bigger than ourselves. The current pandemic is a good reminder of that fact. Due to the difficult times we are in, we have opted for this virtual observance. We are honored to now share with you the raising of the American flag and the ceremonial wreath-laying. That will then be followed by two videos, one from UWF President Dr. Saunders, and another from our guest speaker, Lieutenant Colonel Edgar Jimenez, who is currently serving as the Garrison Commandant of the 7th Special Forces Group on Eglin Air Force Base.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the
I'm Martha Saunders, President of the University of West Florida, and I wanted to give you a personal greeting on this Memorial Day. Usually at this time of the year, we're gathered here on campus with members of our staff and our faculty in our community to honor those fallen in service to our country. We can't do that this year but I think we can, in our hearts, be together and remember in a very special way and give tribute to those who have earned it. Today, the world is reeling from a pandemic, and despite challenges and loss, our military stands ready to serve its nation. Our service members are manning testing sites today around the state providing COVID-19 testing. They are enduring extended deployments and being separated from their families because of travel restrictions. Today, we remember all of the servicemen and women who have lost their lives, and to those of you who are serving, thank you for all you do.
Hello and greetings to the UWF community. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Edgar Jimenez, Garrison Commandant for the 7th Special Forces Group. On behalf of 7th Special Forces Group, thank you for the opportunity to address you this Memorial Day, even if it is only virtual. I never would have expected it would take a global pandemic to give the U.S. public a small taste of what it's like to be deployed. A general sense of isolation, grappling with our fears, and a communal strength. Granted, I've honestly never had to homeschool my children during a deployment, so good luck and God bless. I'd like to begin today by thanking all of you for the tremendous support you've shown 7 Special Forces Group families over the years. We're immensely proud to be part of this community and call Northwest Florida our home. It is you, our fellow patriots, that are a cornerstone of why we serve and give purpose to our fight. On Memorial Day, we commemorate those who sacrifice their lives while serving their country. From one generation to the next, we sometimes ask, why is it that we dedicate this day to those who've fallen in past wars? Back in 1884, U.S. Supreme Court Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes, himself a Civil War veteran, provided us an answer. He said, "Today, we celebrate and solemnly reaffirm, year to year, a national act of enthusiasm and faith. It embodies in the most impressive form our belief that to act with enthusiasm and faith is the condition of acting greatly." Justice Holmes described the true meaning of Memorial Day, reminding each generation of the sacrifices made by those who came before us, and to inspire in us to strive for the values that we hold most dear, the values that we're willing to fight for, and in some cases, give our last breath to. We remember their sacrifice and we honor their determination and courage while the wounds of their loss are still fresh and the emotions still raw. We look within ourselves to find the same and to seek inspiration from them to face our current uncertainty and danger. We repeat their stories as the illustrations of that which is best within each of us and the actions of the best among us. This Memorial Day, we remember those that we've recently lost. Last December, Pensacola lost Ensign Joshua Caleb Watson, Airman Mohammed Sameh Haithman, Airman Apprentice Cameron Scott Walters. And since that time, 7th Special Forces Group has lost Sergeant First Class Michael Goebel, Sergeant First Class Javier Gutierrez, and Sergeant First Class Antonio Rodriguez. Let us in our commemorations today and in the service we perform every day celebrate their enthusiasm and faith to their nation and countrymen. So today, as the cannons fire 21 gun salutes across the country and the trumpets play the mournful notes of taps, let us find meaning and inspiration within those sounds. For they salute our brave warriors who have found eternal rest and filled our hearts with fire. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saunders and Lieutenant Colonel Jimenez, for those powerful words. Please join our fellow Americans this Memorial Day in remembering our service members. Hang flags, put up decorations, and share messages of appreciation. Take the time to remember those brave service members who are willing to run towards danger, to stand in the front lines, tall and proud for our American people. For all of those that we have lost, we thank you. We remember you and we honor you. We will now close out our observance with the playing of taps and a scrolling video of all of those at our local Barrancas National Cemetery who were buried within the last year. Thank you.
Ready? Ready? Aim.